Alright, so we're headed to a creek to try and filter out some stuff, see if we can find arrowheads, see if we can find fossils, petrified wood. I have found petrified wood, and this creek is historic, so there's like, definitely, I've already found old glass and pottery there, and I'm really not hoping for much, maybe like a bone or two, but I do want to see what I could find with this and a shovel. Alright, so this video is mainly for a friend of mine. He lives in Brazil. His name's Andre. He's probably watching this, probably because I sent him the link after I finished it. But this is my attempt at trying to get some stuff. So let's see what I end up coming with. It. I didn't make a filter. I just kind of took something that kind of like looked like a filter. And I heard the best place to look is like around the top, right around here, because this is where all the stuff washes up, and then the bigger stuff stays out there. The smaller stuff, like teeth and stuff like that, comes up here. So that's what I'm gonna try. Some of these big rocks out of here. So mostly just seeing rocks. But this is the premise, you know, you don't always find something on your first try, but I'll come back when I have something. A couple of these later, and I found this, which is a countertop. A long time ago, back in like the 17 and 1800s, there used to be a paper mill here, and there's remnants of the building, so here's a granite countertop that someone had there. And then just a bit earlier, yeah, right here, there's a brick from it, so some old like man-made stuff from the 1800s. Nothing too exciting yet, but I haven't really done that much. Just a couple of these, so this is my next one. This is actually the casing of an insect that builds its shells out of rocks and stuff. So I thought that was kind of cool. I haven't even searched through the rest of this. Let's see. More rocks. Not a whole lot of cool stuff. Some like cool like minerals and stuff, like quartz, and then there's some like jaspers and stuff. Some greens and some reds. Okay, so some glass. Probably, I don't actually know what that's from. I have no idea. It's pretty old glass though. That's all I know. Let's see. It's actually pretty cool. If it would focus. Some kind of banded rock. Huh. That looks really odd. It almost looked like a corroded coin or something, but I don't think that's what it is. More insect casings. A big chunk of quartz. Yeah, I think that's it. So off camera, I ended up finding this, which it's definitely like organic material, like bone or a shell, but I'm not really sure. Oh yeah, dude, it's like really old gum. I really hope not. Probably is. Sometimes you can just look in here and try and see stuff, you know? Some stuff looks like it's gonna be like an arrowhead or something, and it pops out and it's just a triangular rock. Well, literally 1 second later, I end up finding a piece of petrified wood. Maybe this is. It has that shape, you know. Actually, I'm not 100% sure what that piece right there. I was just assuming, but maybe it's actually not. I don't know, that's a maybe right there. Okay, I just loaded this one up. Oh, it's super heavy right now. Pull this up here. Okay, so that's a piece of pottery. It looks like it's off the side of a brick. You can see it was ridged right there. It's pretty worn down. This is like for certain 1800s because of how old that is. So there's that. A piece of chert. So this is something they would make arrowheads out of. Usually seeing chert flakes is a good sign because it means you're close to an arrowhead. I think that was it. Some bright red jasper that I found. This rock looks really strange. It's not wood, but it certainly looks like it. Well, over here looking through the river, I found this bone. I'm not really sure what it goes to. It's pretty hollow, but it doesn't have that structure like a bird. Maybe a rabbit or something? There's a slug in there. I don't actually know if that's a slug. No, it's one of those weird isopods. Right now, someone built a swing. I don't know, I thought it was kind of cool. Maybe it's gonna give me a good view or something, I don't know. No, it's just fun. I'm not gonna lie about it. It's just fun. So this in here is a tire, like, to like a car. And it's like completely buried in there. So there's no doubt that like fossils or natives or anybody who lived out here, this stuff is like ridiculous, you know? It could be very well buried way deep in there, you know? So, and there's a lot of material to sift through too, you know? I have like a lot of land that I have to look through. So I want you to take a look at this, because this is some BS. You see that? That looks like an arrowhead, right? If you pretend like I didn't get in close now, but once you move the rocks off, this is horrible, honestly. The way that these rocks fall into these other rocks and they make it look like, you know, something like that. You get the point. And then you're really far away and looking, and then, you know, you think you're looking at, ooh, this is actually the right material that they would have used. It's not an arrowhead, but it's like a flake, you know? And look at this green rock. I mean, like, there's some really pretty, there you go. There's some pretty rocks out here. Those reds and then those greens, you know? So, I do want to disclaim, though, that I've almost solely been looking for arrowheads, like, most of this time. Even when I was sifting, I was mostly looking for arrowheads. I only, like, half-assedly was, like, looking for bones or fossils, but I did end up finding, you know, a couple anyways, but mostly I've been looking for arrowheads. And it's, like, stuff that keeps getting me... Hold on, it's in my pocket. There's, like, these weird-shaped rocks that look like they're going to be something. And when the water's moving... Oh, shit. So this is some petrified wood, actually. And that blue is from copper deposits. It was like a really tiny piece, but that's literally all that I could find. So yeah, and then you'll get stuff like that, and it'll be glass. With a little ding in it, so it'll look kind of notched from the side. I did actually find some bamboo floating. And I do want to say, yeah, bamboo actually does grow here in Washington. And I know a lot of people think Washington's like a cold place, but it's actually a, we're in a temperate rainforest right now. And we get, like today it was 90 degrees. So what's weird is that the winters get cold, so you have those like cold looking trees over there. And then you have these huge tropical fern looking things, and it's really odd. And bamboo too. I'll probably show you more of it if I find it growing in the wild. Wild blackberry. Let's see, no bugs. That's super sweet. I love those. Honestly, any kind of berry, you know, these salmon berries right here, they're really good in the spring. And then you got all the blackberries. And then you got the thimbleberries. I don't see any thimbleberry bushes around. There's a huckleberry bush right there. There's so many berries around here, it's really great. In a nutshell, I just found a little bit of petrified wood, a bone, a brick from probably an old company building, some granite tiles, just a bunch of stuff here and there. I didn't really include a lot of the stuff I found because I was finding duplicates of stuff like pieces of glass or pieces of pottery, and I just didn't really find it important. Mainly I was just looking for arrowheads, so if there was a tooth shape in there or something like that, I would not have noticed it. I was just looking for arrowheads, so you could possibly be finding something other than me. And also you're in a totally different location as well. I mean, I'm sure Brazil has way cooler stuff animal-wise, but yeah, I wish you luck on that. And mine wasn't exactly that successful, but I can always go to other rivers and stuff where there's different sediment.